there be light, and there was light. Words of the said Godmother Eve, of course. And if you're joining us for the first time, this is Mother Eve. This is Mother Eve. Okay. Wow. Okay. And Mother Eve is the said God. We have written on her cheeks, but this is the template that we work with. Okay. I have just completed a presentation on showing how there is a similarity, not just similarity, a correlation with the God in Judaism and Christianity. It's really, we see in numerical values that they hold the same. And I really perhaps could have expanded a little bit more on that in showing how Mother Eve really ate of the fruit. But perhaps I'll do this a little bit later. What I really want to show here is how the crucifixion, the word crucifixion, which has a numerical value of, I think it is 9, and of course, but we have seen that there is a strong pattern here, and it's just as if Mother Eve left her signature at the end. So just to double check, it could be 8, it could be, let's just do 3 9s are 36, and 36 plus 26. Yes, I think we did this before. It's like 2, it's 62, of course. So basically, the crucifixion here is the mirror to the Judaism God, we could say, that has the value of 26, which is still 8. And the crucifixion, which is the crux of Christianity, is also 8. So this is much simpler than what I had been trying to do. But there is so much more to the whole story. I was showing the comparison here. So this is God, or the tree of life rather. So this is the tree of life, and I wanted to really show how the tree of life is really has the same value as in numerical values as with the story of Mother Eve and Christ, of course. So we have done this. We had 11 here. Let's see, I think we had 11 just doing this. This is 8, and plus 3 is 11. That's correct. And we see that 3 is very reflective of Mother Eve, because Mother Eve also spoke in the 3rd verse of the 1st chapter. And also the word 3 is also the word there, which is what Mother Eve says, let there be light. They are the same letters. They are just positioned differently. Okay. And the crucifixion, back to the crucifixion. So we have 8 for the crucifixion. And we see that that is very symbolic with where it would be said Mother Eve ate of the fruit. Now we also see that the word ate is very consistent with the Last Supper as well. I don't recall how many words or how many times that the word is used, but the disciples ate. So this is the word ate, or to eat, would mean that we are asked or required to have a sort of crucifixion that is, or sacrifice rather, that is symbolic of being enlightened. And that's what it was with Mother Eve and Adam. They became enlightened. Okay. And another thing that I like to break down the words to see the meanings that it gives us. And so there is a mirror aspect here of the word Eve with 2 eyes. So it's like here would be saying, for instance, what if this is the word that actually, if in whichever way you look at it, is telling us about. It's like that's the question that makes us curious, that wants to know, that wants to seek or ask, which is what we are encouraged to do in the scriptures. Ask and it shall be given. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and it shall be opened unto you. So I'm looking at this and I'm seeing that in the middle here, which is 4 letters on either side, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have 4 letters on the other side. But the if, it gives me an impression of our face right here with 2 eyes. The eyes are right here. This could be seen as the nose in the middle. And what if? So the story itself had, of creation had spoken of division, because we have got a divided God, and the God of division here would seem to be in the middle here, as if to a sort of I don't know, or gluing or demarcation of another cycle to take place. So this is what I am seeing here. And this is, as I say, like the nose and the 2 eyes. Now that means we have 8, 9, 10, 11 letters. Of course, 11 equals 2. So there is a marrying these 2F, or if rather, as in the word, is like bringing, it's like the 2 arms or left and right coming together to form some harmony, because we see Mother Eve is at the end. Now what I saw as the crucifixion as well, and in fact I was looking at it and something really popped at me, and there's the thing, sometimes we need to capture the full meaning of this, is that the crucifixion, as I have said, is really a Kundalini. It's really, it beckons us to have this crucifixion of things that no longer serve us. This is where we give up, or we become submissive to our higher calling. This is a crucifixion. We required, of course, like the cross. This is Christ on the cross. But we know that there were 3 nails to the cross. Of course, the word nail actually is 9. So this is 5, 1, 9, 3. Adding this together, 12, 13, 18. 1 plus 8 is 9. So we have 3 nails here, which also equals 9 in total if we added 3 9s together. But there would be Christ, and the arms are here, and the 2 legs are one over the other. That is really like, you can't move or maneuver from this position. This is submission right here. And this is what the crucifixion is required of us to do. And this crucifixion is happening. It's the crux of, we have the word crux right here. The crux of the matter is the Kundalini. The crux of living to be enlightened is if we give up of the things that no longer serve us, or the lower vibration. There is another thing that, speaking of lower vibration, that that I feel is very important. Basically, we learn that all of from creation, we learn of the story of Adam and Eve, and we learn that we are sinners and created, we were born in sin, and so on. But it's all of those learnings that we need to be, to let go of. This is the things that are needing a crucifixion to really getting to understand our higher self and our maker, which is of the 14 gods, the said God of Genesis, which encompasses the 14 gods. So as I say, I do like to make a list of the names or words, and I would just do this. So, as I say, I have seen the word if. The word if is just a 2-letter word, but it puts us in a lot of, it can help. It helps resolve issues, and of course, it helps create curiosity. And it has a numerical value of 9 plus 6, which is 15. So, it also is the word if that is in the middle of the word wife when Adam had his wife. So we have the word if, and that is on either side. We have the word crux, C-U-R-X, of course, which is 3936. There's the 369 numbers again, so 18, 19, 20, 21. So this gives us a value of 3. This is the M, the W, the E, and the 3, of course. So this forms, the crux forms, again the crucifixion forms a 4-petal flower, like M, 3, E, 3, W. Okay, so there we are. Okay, and we have the word, I think, I'm not sure if I could say Ixon. I'm not sure, so I would just leave that. And we have on, which is also 11. 6 plus 5 is 11. Of course, that's also 2. We have those words. We have we have I did do crooks. We have 2 C's here. Oh, we actually have, there's another thing that's very vital here. In the word crucifixion, we have 3 eyes. That is really saying to us that, as we have seen and I have said, this is like a face. We could see that this is like a face here. But we have another eye here. It's like telling us, because this has a value of 6, it's like saying man has a 3rd eye, and this eye is actually in a 3rd position from here, and it's like saying it's on your wherever. It's giving us some kind of indication, but it's telling us that it is to do with Mother Eve right here, the 3rd eye. Now, another thing that I have just noticed, which is where we're at as well, this we could say is like a number 10 right here, the I and the O, meaning this coincides with Mother Eve's first word when she says, "Let there be light," and there was light. So the first word, which is let, actually coincides here with this symbol, and of course it is equal 15. 1 plus 5 is 6. We could see Mother Eve is right there as well, and in the middle of the template. So basically, I think the most important thing for us to take away from the word crucifixion, it has 3 eyes in it. That tells us that we need to pay attention to the 3rd eye. And if anything else comes up, of course, then I will look at this closer, but it is about the 3rd eye. Yes, okay. Thank you for joining us. Well, as I say, it's just really examining some words that are so pivotal to our learning, or how the scriptures have impacted on our lives. I mean, the crucifixion and the words sacrifice. So crucifixion is 8, And that is saying that's where Mother Eve ate of the fruit. And the word sacrifice equals 10, of course. And 10 is where we are actually on 10 again, because we have completed here. Now we are in a developmental stage of the 3. We are doing ever now. We are now doing EVER, forever. Oh my, I've got to do a presentation on this, because this is representing 4, the developmental stage, and that is forever. Oh, this is delicious. I hope you get it, but I will do a presentation on that. This is after you have completed your graduation of being a number 8, or an 8 life path number, or 8 date of birth, your first number being 8, or whether it was your expression number was 8, or your life path number was 8. Now you are doing forever. Yes? Okay, thank you. I hope you have enjoyed this. I hope you found this fun. Okay, do like and subscribe and share. If you have any comments, please leave your comments. I'd be happy to know your take on all this that I have delivered. Okay, thank you. Oh, may I say as well, stay ignited, because we are planting new seeds to creating the new man in God's image and likeness.